guys, so I don't know how this is gonna work. I have this set up in here, but we're gonna try it. Just so I don't have to hold the phone while I'm driving. I just wanted to do this video as my coming out video. I only do that because I didn't really come out like normal people do, where they set their parents down and are like, so I have something to tell you. By the way, this is obviously not gonna, oh, it might work. It's just I can't see the screen. We're gonna try this. It's gonna be a dry run. Maybe you're gonna end up just hearing me talk. I don't know. So, shit. Anyway, so when my mother got pregnant with me, she hoped and prayed it was gonna be a girl, and sure enough, out I came, as a girl. She dressed me up, you know, as feminine, as girly as she wanted to when I couldn't pick my own clothes. But you bet your bottom dollar, as soon as I was able to pick my own clothes, things changed drastically. And to her displeasure, you know, that's what I did. By the time I hit high school, though, I saw girls, you know, dressing as all this girliness and the dangly earrings and the crap. And so I tried to conform to that as much as I could. So, like, I tried to dress as girly as possible. I grew my hair out, because my hair was always, like, at my shoulders. But I tried to grow it out as long as I could stand it. Mind you, my hair is, like, really thick and it would knot really easily. So I always tried to keep it on the shorter side. But I grew it out a little bit more. You know, I tried to keep it straight and long. It was hell. And I continued that through about 2 or 3 years after I graduated. And at that time, I could really tell that something was not right. I could not stand being that feminine all the time. And I started doing some research, and I came across some trans guys on YouTube, watched a few videos, and it dawned on me. I'm like, shit, like, this is what this is. Like, I know why I felt like this, you know, for the past 20 years or so. So I continued to do some more research. Now, this is how I came out, and you'll understand why I put it in air quotes after I tell you. So because of my severe, like, disabling severe anxiety, I have problems talking to people about certain things, if it can cause a conflict or a confrontation or whatever. So I have trouble talking to people, especially my mother, about certain things, especially. So on this specific day that I remember clear as day, I wrote down a few things that I wanted to talk to her about, and I left it on the table because I knew she was going to be, you know, going out to the table at some point to sit down or whatever. So I wrote down a few things that I wanted to talk to her about, and I left it on the table, and I avoided her the rest of the day. Like, I went nowhere near her at all. And then later on in the day, shit, I needed to be in that lane. Okay, truck, go fast. Oh, you got a trailer too? Go fuck yourself. I'm sorry. I'm getting distracted. This is probably not the best idea. Anyway, where was I? So I avoided her all day, and then I went to the table later on at night, and I looked at the paper, and a few of the things that I had written down before the, you know, trans thing, she had written yes, no, maybe, whatever, I don't know. And then I got to the trans thing that had written in the bottom, like, as small as possible, in hopes that maybe she couldn't read it at all and it would just be, like, blown away, or I don't know. Anyway, in big caps, bold as fuck, like, so I couldn't miss it, just was the written no. And it was, I remember it was asking her to help me find a therapist about the gender identity stuff. I'm sorry, the sun, you probably can't see anything right now. I'm doing my best here, people, I'm sorry. Anyway, so, she wrote no. I can't remember exactly when, it was probably like a week later or so, that I grew up hair, and I, like, talked to her, and I was like, listen, I can't I need to talk to someone about how I'm feeling, because I know it's not right, and I feel like that if I were to maybe become a man, that maybe I would feel more comfortable in my own skin, kind of a thing. And so she kind of agreed to it in hopes probably that I would learn that wasn't for me and I would just stay a girl. But obviously it did not turn out that way. Anyway, so it took about a month and a half to find a therapist that I'm going to now, that I've been going to, that I actually have an appointment with today. That's a good reminder. Anyway, so I found this therapist and I've been going to her for a while now, about 2 years, and I'm working towards hormones. I'm supposed to be going to an endocrinologist by the end of the year, in hopes of starting hormone therapy shortly, and then eventually top surgery. So that's how I came out. I know it's not like the usual, hey mom, dad, I need to tell you something kind of a thing, but that's how I came out. With my anxiety, things kind of get shifted or changed, and I do things way off what most people would, but that's how I did it, and it worked for me. Now when I came out, my mother was not like, yay, I'm happy for you, obviously, like she just was not. But over the past year, I've noticed her making some slight changes, like I can't talk to people in public either. It's part of the anxiety as well. So when I had to bring my car to the shop to get fixed a few months ago, she did all the talking, and she was saying things like he needs his car to get back and forth to work, so as soon as he can get it back, that would be good, so I don't have to worry about him getting to all the way to work. And I was catching on to this, and I'm like, huh. And then, actually a few months before, it was my birthday, and she got me a cake. She always gets me a cake on my birthday. It's kind of like a family thing or whatever. And I opened up the box, and it said, "Happy birthday, Alex." I was like, what the fuck is this? I almost kind of think that she was like, I don't know, trying to save money, and someone like fucked up on this cake, so she got it because she got it for 50% off. It just kind of worked out that it said Alex on it, but I don't know. I never asked her about it. I didn't want to pry or like cause that confrontation or whatever, so I just like let it go. But the more I think about it, I'm sure a coincidence like that wouldn't have happened on my birthday. And then about 2 weeks ago, I was visiting my mom at work, and one of her regular customers came in and was like, "Who's that?" And she said, "That's my son, Alex." And I just like, the fuck is happening? Like, what did I miss? It's just like such a shock, because for the past 2 years, she's been like so against it. Not that like she's trying to stop me from what I'm doing, but she's not helpful at the same time. And then like she's like doing all these small things. I think that she's slowly catching on to the fact that like no matter what she does or says, it's not gonna stop me, so she might as well try to go with it. So I think that's what she's doing, and even so, if that's the case, it's happy, it's making me happy, because I can see that she's trying a little bit, I guess. So it's easier than having to deal with her constantly, with the she's and the hers and the birth names, and so I'm glad she's making steps. They're baby steps, but they're steps, and I can deal with that. So, but that's my coming out story and my miniature life update. Depending on how this therapist appointment goes, I may make another video about that, but I wouldn't hold my breath, just because we all know how my update videos are. But we'll see. I'm on my way to work, or back to work now. I had to go to comic book store to pick up my comic books, because I'm a super fucking nerd, apparently. This is my favorite. No, it's not my favorite song. Sorry, I got distracted. I was about to say I need to take a break. I need to listen to this song. No, so I'm gonna get back to work now. My therapist's appointment is like right after work, so I'm gonna have to fly out there and hope I make it in time. But yeah, that's my update. I just wanted to give you that, and I will talk to you guys later. Peace.